Alola, welcome back after all this time, the Bullshit Hour. I am your host for this good morning and for this evening, Sand Distress 83. And come on.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I have returned. It is the Mango the 13th, the cause of all your misery.
Yes, and we are back at it after all this time with some Bullshit Hour. And before we begin our discussion for you lot to listen to and enjoy, I want to let you know I do have some exciting news for you to stay tuned to the end of this to listen. I promise you, it will be worth it. Okay, so until then, enjoy the show. So, can you believe it? How far the entertainment industry has come so far?
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if you noticed, but they finally released it.
Released what?
A trailer.
Oh, for the Five Nights at Freddy's.
I love it. I've seen it. There's already a bunch of theories about it, like the main female character is supposed is theoretically a young Vanessa.
Oh, Ruin. I thought you were talking about the movie trailer.
Well, that as well. I saw that this morning as well. But the trailer for the movie, there's one thing about it I didn't really like though, to be honest.
What?
The fact that when the animatronics turn on at night, their eyes turn red instead of white, instead of the usual thing we would usually see.
I mean, I kind of like that detail.
Why? That's something that they normally never do.
Red is the color of vengeance.
I mean, you're not wrong. Also, who do you think's gonna be playing all the characters?
I don't know, but I tell you what, they need to have Mark.
Just imagine him playing as Purple Guy.
Just imagine him being himself.
Also, yeah. But yeah, I love the trailer. It's awesome. Sucks we have to wait a while for it to come out in theaters.
Yeah, but at the same time I kind of get it.
Because it's a big deal. It probably took them a while, to get Scott's approval for this. Considering the fact that, he's the guy who created the whole fad.
Fad? Wow, you're calling it a fad?
Well, I don't know what else to call it. The whole trend. The old show, stick in the stick in the wall.
The stick in the wall.
The stick in the shit.
The stick in the shit.
Yes. Scott, we thank you in advance for creating such amazing games. Without it, there probably wouldn't even be a movie to begin with.
Honestly, I feel like if we didn't have Five Nights at Freddy's, we wouldn't have Mark.
True. Or Jack.
I feel like Happy Wheels is the thing for Jack.
Yeah. But now on another thing. Speaking of FNAF, the trailer for Security Breach Ruin. Did you see that?
So, have you heard what people are calling that malfunctioning sun moon thing?
What? Eclipse?
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. You know what an eclipse in the real world is? It's when the sky gets all orange. And when the sun and the moon on the sky are aligned just right.
Having a little makeout sesh.
Pretty much. I was expecting this guy to be exactly a sunrise, like a eclipse colored, like a nice shade of orange.
Yeah, but instead it's sort of a mismatch, which a lot of people have theorized that essentially means that their programming has gotten molded together, basically.
And have you seen Roxanne?
Yes. Not only does she not have her eyes, she doesn't have most of her face.
I know. It's like I feel bad for her, but at the same time, I kind of don't. You know what I mean?
Monty's missing his entire skin.
Did you? Oh yeah. Speaking of Monty, did you see the new jump scare for him?
Yes, he actually tries to freaking eat you.
Yeah, and then who is that? No, speaking of that jump scare, who is that trying to keep him from doing it? Isn't that Gregory or Cassidy?
I believe we play as. I think we're playing as Cassidy in the Ruin DLC. Oh, speaking of, Security Breach is finally on the Switch.
Really?
Yeah, I'm happy about that. I saw it in an indie world.
Really?
Like a month ago.
Yeah, I'm picking this up because you see Cassie come out from that random hole in the wall, but you also hear Gregory's voice.
Throughout the entire thing, you hear Gregory's voice.
And I'm thinking, where is Freddy?
Something tells me we're not going to be seeing Freddy.
Imagine if you say that now, but when the DLC comes out, you just see him and he's like the final boss fight. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! What if Gregory was there the whole time?
Gregory was the villain the whole time.
It's like his little run-ins with the animatronics, and not to mention not only Burn Chop with Vanny from time to time, just warp his mind.
Or it was all staged, and that he was like just trying to overthrow them.
He's like, I'm just a little kid. Ha! Surprise! I'm the main villain!
And you didn't even know it. You fucking idiots.
Oh my god. Also, can we talk about some of the new items that we saw in there?
Oh, yeah. Like that stupid little key thing.
Yeah, I thought that was... And also, I get the idea. You know, like the mask that you put on?
Yeah.
Something about it tells me that we're going to be able to actually control them.
Oh, right. What was that thing that was seen in the cams only?
Wasn't that the mask that Vanny wore? Or sorry, Vanessa? Or I guess technically they're the same person.
I didn't even see that there was... Well, they are the same person.
But yeah, like in the trailer, as it's getting ready to end, there's like a weird-looking rabbit. And then like the player puts on some sort of mask. I haven't...
I will 100% have to look at that again because how do I not remember that?
Yeah, and Chica doesn't look all that different. Hello, Lord Valorant Gaming.
Yay, you've returned.
Actually, this was like a few minutes ago before he left, I think. Hey, someone joined. Anyways, back to the topic. So yeah, who all do you think we're going to see and who do you think we're not going to see? Anyways, what's up, Lord Valorant? It's nothing much. Today, we're talking about anything in the entertainment district. But for right this part of the show, we are talking about FNAF, the movie and the game. That's the DLC. And I'm excited.
God, that's blinking thing.
Yeah. Honestly.
I'm rewatching the trip. There was a mask.
Yeah. See?
No, bro.
No, Tears of the Kingdom? No. Speaking of Tears of the Kingdom, there's something I learned at my current work recently about that. Apparently, this might shock you or may not. Here in America, Tears of the Kingdom outsold Scarlet and Violet, but over in Japan, not only did Scarlet and Violet outsell Tears of the Kingdom, but it even outsold all the other Pokemon games.
So I just figured something out looking through the trailer again.
What's up?
That's not a mask.
What is it?
That's Roxy's face.
What?
That's the missing part of Roxy's face.
Really? And also, I didn't notice either.
I looked at it closely before it got put on, and it had the exact same look that Roxy was missing.
Yeah. And now, we'll come back to this in a bit, but for now, we should actually talk about Tears of the Kingdom.
Yes. Breath of the Wild 2. The shit is basically the same.
I don't know if you heard me a little bit ago. Did you know that game actually outsold Pokemon Scarlet and Violet?
I did hear that.
And that wasn't the case over in Japan.
Where it was probably the opposite.
Yeah, in fact, not only did Pokemon Scarlet and Violet outsell Tears of the Kingdom in Japan, it sold more copies of that. Scarlet and Violet sold way more copies over in Japan than any of the other Pokemon games ever made over there.
Oh, dang.
You know how I know? And also, I don't get. Also, I found something else out about the DLC for Scarlet and Violet. So we are getting the first one this year.
But we're not getting the next one until next year.
No, that's not. No, I think it's better. Supposedly we're not getting the first half of the DLC content for Scarlet and Violet until the end of this year. Supposedly. Now, also, I don't know if you noticed, but I keep up with certain things on Twitter, Pokemon wise. Apparently, you remember the last Presents that we watched?
Yeah.
The one where they revealed that they were going to making home compatible with Scarlet and Violet.
That's almost here, isn't it?
It was supposed to be. They were apparently late on that plan, so someone on Twitter called them out. But that's not important because us. We're not the type of people that will go out their way to call someone out for something they couldn't do. Unless they had the reason, unless there was reason. But for this, that's fucking stupid. Like, think about it. How long do you think it took them to make DLC for Sword and Shield?
I'd say it probably took them a year.
Exactly. I think if it's going to take them like at least a year or a couple more months or days to make some exciting content for a game, I think you can go a while longer without calling them out or getting upset over it.
Yeah, I got to admit, the internet, the communities of different video games can be very, very
mean.
annoying.
But yeah. Also, I also learned this out. When the games become compatible with Pokemon Home, the players can actually get the 3 stars with their hidden ability. I don't know what they are yet. I know that I know mine is the one for my starter. Basically, I believe lets it change its type depending on the move it used. Yeah. Speaking of, now let's go back to what we were discussing earlier. Oh wait, there's one other thing I forgot. In Pokemon Go, apparently they're going to eventually be adding the Master Ball.
Oh, whoop-de-doo. That's probably going to be like an extremely hard item to get, and you could probably only get it once.
I feel like that's the case, or they might make it so you can get it more than once. Maybe.
If they do, then it's going to be a once-a-month type deal.
Also, I get that. I also like that they're finally starting to add more Pokeballs, but that's the only thing they're adding. Like, we had back then for a little bit, we had the Beast Ball, and now we're getting a Master Ball. But come on, like, add some more stuff. Like, add more different Pokeballs.
To be fair, I am very indifferent on this since I don't really care that much about Pokemon Go. But,
Well, you're saying they shouldn't add more different Pokeballs?
I mean, I agree that adding more Pokeballs is definitely a must for a game like Pokemon Go. What I'm saying is I don't care about Pokemon Go.
I mean, I knew that much already. But now we gotta go turn our attention back to FNAF. The Security Breach Ruin trailer.
Yes.
I'll be honest, people say Chica did not look that different.
Well, okay, yeah. From what I saw of Chica, she looks pretty much identical.
All right, be honest with me, though. Do you think we're going to ever see the Staff Bots or Vanny or Burn Trap anymore? Or the Blob?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Because we saw a weird-looking rabbit in the trailer when I was watching it.
It looked, okay, it didn't look like a rabbit to me, but it was incredibly warped and had no solid figure. So I'm thinking that this is Glitch Trap.
Imagine this is the coding for like Glamrock Bonnie.
I don't think so. What I am thinking is that with all the technology around, the Glitch Trap virus came out.
I just thought of something. What if the Glitch Trap virus somehow found the remains of Bonnie and just uses that as his new host form.
Ooh, that's creepy. Nice to 9,000.
But you gotta admit, it would make a lot more sense is to explain how to finally see Glamrock Bonnie again after all this time. Or better yet, what if we also saw like flashback tapes to the incident?
The incident?
Well, you know, like when the animatronic started going haywire, or the one that leading up to when Monty killed Bonnie. Like, you know, like how in the main game, you sometimes can occasionally come across some VHS tapes about Vanessa when she, on her journey to becoming Vanny.
Yeah, there's also a second person that doesn't talk.
Yeah, yeah.
But who is that? I don't think it's Gregory, like some people have said.
Yeah.
Note when I say some people, I mean one person in particular.
Yeah. Wait, didn't Burn Trap ever speak?
Yes, once.
Oh my God.
Just once.
But yeah, what if we just had to fight Freddy?
Oh man.
He has all the upgrades.
Which, by the way, you can glitch that.
How?
Upgrades? You can, if you glitch out and get one of the upgrades before repairing Freddy, you will actually break the game.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Imagine they bring mods over. The power of modding.
I doubt it. You know how stingy Nintendo can be.
Yeah. But just imagine if they did for Security Breach. Then you could use all those awesome, some of them concerning or intriguing mods that you know about. You know about which one I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
Remember Vanessa? You know,
yeah.
there's a certain mod for her.
Oh, wait, are you talking about that stupid ass thick mod?
Yes, imagine if they bring mods over and that's the first thing people get.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's going to be any way of modding the Switch.
Good.
Actually, I can't say that because there are ways of modding the Switch.
Yeah, you can technically do that for the games like Pokemon. Like if there's time exclusive or night exclusive events, you can do that with the time.
That's not modding.
Oh, that's just cheating.
Well, not cheating, but some Pokemon games will actively lock you out of things. So.
Yeah. Yeah. But alas, we need to go. But before we go, I have some exciting news. We are going to be on Spotify soon.
Oh my God, you're making us a Spotify.
Yes. So yeah, I'm going to be working behind the scenes on getting it all set up. Once it's ready, we will announce it to you, show it off a bit. So yeah, at some point, for those of you who know what Spotify is, it's basically like a podcast station where you can go to listen to podcasts. If you have an account there, you can technically also make your own. So yeah, we'll be going over there. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to implement your voice into it, so that way we can make it together.
Yeah, I did just kind of realize that.
Yeah.
How are we gonna get my voice?
We'll figure something out.
Because my voice barely gets picked up normally.
Yeah. But don't worry, guys. We'll let you know when this happens. So until then, we gotta get going. But thank you all so much for watching this episode of Bullshit Hour. And we are sorry for this. Well, at least I am. I don't know about my partner here. Come on.
I'm indifferent, but not in a bad way.
Yeah, but until then, tune in next time where we talk about something else. Bye, everyone.